Back home after a long 6-game road trip, and it's an in-season tournament game against a NorCal rival. What are you expecting tomorrow?
It should be exciting. This is what the NBA wants, something like this, and so for us to be able to continue playing games like this that may have some meaning to them behind it during the regular season is a lot of fun.
How much are you as the head coach and your coaching staff talking to them about what's at stake tomorrow with a chance to lock up the group, go undefeated through group play, advance to the knockout stages, all that?
I mean, first of all, our guys know it. They're aware. We've talked to them this whole time. Every time we've played an in-season tournament game, I got a great coaching staff. They're extremely creative. I think the first game was against Oklahoma City. One of the things they did was they put up, what a house in Oklahoma City, what size house in Oklahoma City you can buy for $500,000. They put up how many bottles of red wine and white wine you can buy for $500,000, and then they put up something else, I can't remember, for $500,000. And then same in Minnesota, we did it someplace else, and then in San Antonio, I can't remember the 3 pictures, and then we did it again in Minnesota. And we also, one of the things we put up in Minnesota is how many families you can feed during Christmas if you wanted to do something charity-wise like Malik did for Thanksgiving, I think. And I think it was like 2,500 families or something like that. So our coaching staff's pretty creative in that way. And then they also update them with the standings. And I think if you guys watched our Minnesota game, Fox scored at the last second, and it's what my coaches or what the coaching staff has done in terms of preparing our guys for what these in-season tournament games mean and all the subtleties behind them. That preparation allowed our guys to continue playing and even try to get a bucket with 0.3 seconds or 1.3 seconds on the clock, whatever it is. So they know, and we talk to them about it.
It doesn't seem like much, but that 2 points actually means 4 against Minnesota. So those baskets do count like a lot. Is that something you guys have been telling them, drilling them?
Yeah, for sure. And again, that's why it was, because it's if you think about it, it's very unnatural for a team, an NBA team, to try to play with that much pace in the last 8 to 10 seconds of a ball game. But our guys were pretty frantic with what they were trying to do, and we ended up stealing a bucket at the end because of it.
This season you've been hit with a bunch of injuries early. Do you think it can help your group grow and sort of develop that next man up mentality?
No doubt about it. And I said this when Fox was out. Obviously we don't want anybody hurt, but I try to look at things as the glass is half full instead of half empty, and so I really looked at it as an opportunity for some guys to step up. And I said this during the time. Keon's in a game against the Thunder down the stretch for the last 6-7 minutes. That wouldn't have happened to him if Fox was healthy. And not only that, we got the win. And so it doesn't just give Keon confidence, it gives me confidence in Keon, our staff confidence in Keon. It gives his teammates confidence. And when you have that, not just 1 through 8 or 1 through 9, the guys that play regularly, but across from top to bottom on the roster, then it just makes us that much better when something does happen and we face some adversity in the playoffs, because we know that collectively we can get this done more so than individually.
Mike, first of all, it was an island. The first thing you were trying to think of is what islands they could go by.
Thank you. That's right. How'd you know?
You talked about this before.
Oh, I did?
I listened to you.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Keegan, what can you tell us, I guess, number one,
Shout
about...
out to Brian. This is good. This is mango lemonade or something like that, but this is a good smoothie, Brian.
Got alcohol on that?
Can you what?
Got alcohol on that?
Can you
Yeah.
That's not for the kids at home.
No.
Not for the kids at home.
What do you know about how Keegan tweaked the back? Did Zion, his big behind, have anything to do with that? And how did he look to you today?
You would have to. Shannon here, I have no clue how he hurt his back. It hurt during the game. They told me then, and I don't remember. He looked fine today. He went through the whole practice without having to cut sub out, or he went through every drill, and so he looked fine. I haven't talked to the medical group yet to to see if he's going to play tomorrow, but he did go through all practice the whole day.
As far as you're concerned, he checked the boxes. He would need to play tomorrow if he's feeling good.
No, if all the boxes are checked and everybody says yes, then I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Yeah, but all the boxes are not checked right now.
Okay.
Defense has been a big focus for you guys going into this season. 15 games in, where do you think your group is at defensively?
Better, as a head coach, you're always trying to be greedy and you want more. I think we're 17th or something like that, 18th maybe. We can be better. I really think we can be better, not just by a little bit. I think we can be a lot better. But having said that, I really think that our guys are doing a good job trying to lock in and do the little things that we need to do in order to help us on that end of the floor. And we had a couple of big games when Fox was out. I thought our group was really, really good against a talented Oklahoma City team. I thought our group was good even against Portland. I know everybody's like, you guys should have blown. No, every game's is an entity in its own self, and so you just figure out how to get the win while trying to do what you do best. And I thought our guys got that win by defending. I thought against Minnesota we did some things that we've been preaching all year, and we finally started to do in terms of shrinking the floor and helping at the right time and off the right people. And then, obviously we blitzed Anthony Edwards the whole game. And so for our guys to be able to respond the right way out of it time after time after time was a lot of fun to see.
I'm glad you brought that up because what are you seeing? Is it more of a team concept as far as defending, or are you just seeing a lot of individual stuff that they're doing? Because sometimes when you see those deflections, the other guy another King teammate will see that and they take off for the break or something like that. So what is you seeing most out of it? The team concept of it, playing defense, or just the individuality?
Well, everything is team based, that we do. We're not the biggest team. We're not, even though we play fast because of Foxy mainly, not everybody individually is the fastest, the most athletic, or the longest. So for us, it's about 5 guys guarding the basketball. And when the ball moves, all 5 guys should move. And, we have some pretty good individual defenders, but we're not relying on those individual defenders to shut down the great players, because the great players in this league are too hard to shut down one-on-one. You have to do it collectively, and especially us. And if you can do it collectively, most times you're going to get great results if you're in the right position. And we're really big on deflections. Our best defensive games have come when we've had close to 20, if not more than 20 deflections in those games, because it shows our activity. We always yell at our guys about playing big, and have active hands. Not gambling. There's a difference between gambling for steals and putting yourself out of the play defensively, as opposed to playing big and being in the right spot. And when the pass in motion happens, your hands go high. And our guys have been doing a really, really good job of it, coming up with deflections, especially in our wins. And it's something that they're continuing to buy in at a high level. But again, for us, it's 5 guys guarding the ball more so than you guard here and you stop here, or you guard here and you stop there.
Mike, the Warriors are getting Draymond Green back. He's been gone 5 games. Everything that happened last year. What kind of juice do you think he's going to help give that team, since with him coming, might want him to wake up?
Wait, what? Wait,
What'd you say? I go to bed late. It's 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock. Got to get ready for work.
It's good life. I'm okay with that. I'm not mad at you. I'm a little jealous, but not mad at you.
What kind of juice do you think he's going to provide with coming back after missing 5 games?
That's what Draymond does. One of the many things he does. He always provides juice from that team. So whether he's playing or he's not, he's going to bring those guys that juice or that energy, that physicality that not many guys in the league can do. And so it's great for them, and for us, we're going to play whoever's in front of us. Whether you got your whole team, half your team, you're missing 2 guys or whatever. For us, we're just trying to go get the win.
Mike, to that previous question about injuries, how good can that be for team building, camaraderie, and reinforcing the idea to everyone that you need everyone at some point?
Again, at the end of the day, I don't want anybody injured, but when you do, it gives other guys an opportunity to step up, and especially if you could step up and show that you can help the team out. It's a feel-good story for everybody, not just the guy that's playing, but like you said, for everybody else to have the confidence that you need to have, or the belief that you need to have, that you can go win games, even if this guy or that guy is missing. And for us to go in Minnesota and have to start Duarte and then have to play Kess the amount of minutes we did and get that win on the road in a tough environment when they're 7-0 there, that just not only, in my opinion, was a good win and all the other stuff, but it brought a little bit of belief in Kess, and his teammates. So now when I throw him out there, because here's a guy who hasn't played, here's a young guy who hasn't played, and in some people's mind, they might think, oh, he's not the offensive threat that this guy is or that guy is. So now when I throw him out there, it's, okay, hey, let's see what this guy can do, as opposed to, why is he out there instead of this guy? Well, he showed that he can help us win, and so you always want to be able to put yourself in a position to give other guys an opportunity. I'd say when I was with Steve, he was really good with it, especially when we had the great teams with KD and all those guys. He would just randomly throw a guy in, a guy that might not have played 2 or 3 games, and throw him in. And he did that for a couple of different reasons. One, because we knew we had a good team and we knew that everybody believed in each other. But when you got wins, it gave more confidence in putting this 13th or 14th or 15th guy in the game, first of all. And it also kept those guys engaged. It kept them engaged so that they had to be ready every game, because their number can be called at any time. And so for all those types of things to happen and Kess step out there and play the way he did, it was very uplifting to our entire group.